just automatically because it's in you to do right. Let God steer the vehicle. Let him be in control, and you sit back and have faith in knowing that he got you. Let me tell you, give him the wheel and watch how safely he navigates you through each and all of your destinations in his life. Give him the wheel and watch how he navigates you safely through each and every destination in this life. So we're trying to navigate for ourselves, but we forget that we don't even know the way. So how do we navigate ourselves if we haven't a clue of how to get there? So we don't know the way. So to walk in faith is to walk purely, without sin, and with God. Through the salvation of Jesus Christ, we have been saved. So we've got to calculate each of our steps toward a greater faith in God. And when we get there, we can relax a little bit, right? Yes, ma'am. How you doing? We can relax a little bit. That's what our faith allows us to do. Remember, it's either faith or sin. And as simple as put, faith is God's way and sin is our way. And remember, if we were God, our ways would work for us. And that's how we distinguish the difference between the two. Because our ways never work for us. We always fall short. Right? We always fall short. What's up, my sister Amber? God's way, that's the way, right? We can relax. We can trust in him. We can trust in knowing that God he got the proper navigation for our life. So why not allow him to steer? Let him calibrate you and recalibrate you as necessary. I know it's uncomfortable, but that's how you know it's working. That's how you know it's growth. Trust in God and know that he got you. Remember, he's a show-out God. That's where you get your traits from. He a show-out God. He a go-all-out God. He gonna slide in right when 10 seconds up. Because that's how he move. Because he want to see how much faith you got. What is the dimension of your faith? What is the calculation of your faith? How much faith do you have? And how much faith is worth the risk? How much risk is worth the faith, right? So we got to use wisdom with our faith, okay? So with faith comes responsibility. Yes, I said it. He didn't just give it to you just to have. You got to be responsible with it. You got to know when to use it, and when you use it, you got to make sure you use it. You got to tap into it. You got to put your all into it. Because the only way the faith works is if you work the faith. You got to work the faith for the faith to work. And that means you got to believe. You can't have an ounce of doubt. Right? The scripture tells us that. That all we got to do is ask and then believe and we receive. He says, abide in me and I shall too abide in you. And anything you have, you ask, it shall be given. He wants to bless you. You're just not ready. You got to be ready to receive God's blessings. Remember, the things of God, they come with peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. But the things of this world that come from Satan and them people you trying to get it quick from, it's going to come with heartache. It's going to come with pain. It's going to come with disruption. It's going to come with destruction. It's going to kill you. Remember, it don't matter if you're sinning or not, because we all sinners. If you take God with you, reserve a place in your heart for God. Use this heart as an analogy for a home and clean it up if you want to invite God to live inside of there. If you want God to come inside, make sure you get rid of that filth. You understand? We got to clean it up, man. And it's not a game. So with the faith comes responsibility, right?